aren't we already
Right.
kind of in a world war in the Middle East? I mean, Iran is, is behind the Houthis. I mean, that's where a lot of the money and financing is coming from. Iran is behind Hezbollah. Iran is, I mean, a lot of this is coming ultimately from Iran and Hamas as well. So how do we contain this kind of incipient Iranian world war?
Well, I think first we try to de-escalate this immediate situation in Israel and Gaza. I mean, look, Hamas was a terrorist organization that struck Israel on October 7th. I think Israel had every right to pursue Hamas perpetrators, and like in Munich, they should get every single one who was responsible for that brutal attack. But the reality is now there have been over 20,000 Gazans, women and children killed, many of the homes destroyed. We have to figure out how to bring that war to an end and with the release of hostages. And we have Will Burns there with the Qataris. I'm hopeful he's going to come through with a breakthrough. If we have that ceasefire, that doesn't solve everything, but it begins to de-escalate. And then we need to sit down with the Houthis and UAE and Saudis. The Saudis and UAE have a relationship to try to deal with the Yemen situation. Iran is the most complex. And look, President Obama with the JCPOA, part of the strategy was to make sure that Iran wasn't a bad actor in the region. Trump comes in and he takes all of that away. He has a maximum pressure campaign. Well, how has that worked out? How has that maximum pressure campaign worked out? I would argue Iran has actually done more harm with Hezbollah and with the Houthis. And so there has to be some a diplomatic approach. Not that Iran is a good regime, but if you don't want to get into war with them, we need some approach that's going to ratchet down the tensions. It may not be the JCPOA, but we can get some agreement short of that. And that my fundamental view is that the American people don't want another war with Iran. They don't want us to be in war in the Middle East. They rather us be investing in education, childcare, housing here at home. And they don't want $1 trillion Pentagon budget.